Good evening, everyone. This is Raging Girl, aka everyone knows me as Raging Bitch, but that works too. This is my husband, King Ancient, and I chose him regardless to anyone else or what anyone else says. And as you heard as a little bit, I am 20. I was born 9/23/97. Do the math of this year, and 20 being 21 September.
Well, I guess I'm
yeah. As of right now, I am an unstoppable rage tank, and the only rage tank that can solo pretty much any boss I'm willing to solo. As of right now, my husband is his character's away. But anyway,
hold on, my baby.
But yeah, he's here with me, and I wanted to go live because I want to show people how I rage tank compared to what other people rage tanks do. Now, this is my gear. I'm going to start off this way because not everybody knows how to rage tank. I've seen a lot of rage tanks that try to out-tank me and they fail because they rage crash and die. Dumbasses. Anyway, absorption adapter is your weapon socket because for the simple fact is it reduces damage of 75% to 30% of the equal health you have. Now my health is at 51,086. That's a lot of damage being reduced. I don't have my head socket yet. For my neck, I have fortified assault because with rage it's not a blocking power. So you need fortified assault, not fortified blocking. For your back, you want breakout protection. You don't want violent breakout when you're tanking for any tank because you want the ads and the boss as close to you as possible. If you use violent breakout, you'll have the ads and the boss on every fucking buddy and you're gonna get everybody killed. That's not good. Now, rage uses a lot of power, and the reason why I use enhanced recovery because whenever you defeat an enemy or any enemy drops, you get power back. Like I said, rage's power is significant to use a lot of power. That's why I have that in the yellow socket, in the white socket for the chest piece. I don't have anything in the legs. For the feet, I have Deadly Block. Again, Deadly Block is good for a tank because for the simple fact is, like I said, you want the ads and the boss close to you as possible. When you block and they lunge at you, it does 5% of your precision damage. And as a tank, that's all you're really using is precision. Since you don't have really any shields in fucking, in the power of rage, I use max damage. It's really helpful towards Eradicating Chain, Without Mercy, and Ragebringer. So there's that. Now, for my stats, I have, for my precision for that one mod, the max damage. My precision is at 7,100. 7,180. My dominance is not as high as most tanks, but I do keep myself up there. 7,691. That's not bad. Now for the loadout, the reason why I have these 3 powers is because these powers clip. You want Severe Punishment, Ire, and Remorseless Recovery. these powers clip because as soon as you clip them, you're stunned, you're immune to most stuns, and you break out everybody within your group. Severe punishment ignores the image for 8 seconds. I'll get to the rage crash here in a second. Remorseless recovery. Every precision damage you do gives you back health. And then without mercy, it's an AoE 360 pull, kind of like Fire's Backlash. Backdraft. Eradicating Chain is your rage canceling move. Brings you back over to Severe Punishment. Severe Punishment has cancellation. That's where the Eradicating Chain comes in. If you do not, and I repeat, I've seen tanks are so stupid with rage that try to do this. If you do not cancel out your rage crash, you will die. Because all the damage that you've taken in, it could be the 14,000, 300,000, whatever. Or 14,000, 3,000, whatever. All that damage will hit you after those 8 seconds. And you die. Eradicating Chain is your fallback to cancel out that rage crash. Rage Bringer is your AoE pull. It'll pull everything. When I'm fighting bosses, however, I use Rage Blast because it actually taunts the boss, and it's one of the strongest, most deadliest taunts in the power of Rage. So when I'm fighting boss fights, I switch over to Rage Blast. It really helps. Rage Bringer, like I said, it decreases damage dealt and increases the total healing. Now, another thing I want to show you is that the reason why my dominance is so low is because Rage is a healing power. And with that being said, you want a hybrid. For that extra dominance and extra restoration. Critical healing chance, you want maxed. Critical healing magnitude, you want maxed. And the way I use Rage to get that total healing is I max out restoration and then go to dom.
Oh, I'm going upstairs, Cat.
So, like I said, Rage is a healing power in its own aspect. Dominance you don't need really because it comes with your gear. So like I said, the reason why I do this is for the extra health and the extra substantial to stay alive. That's just the way I look at it. Now if you don't have enough skill points, all you really need for restoration is at least 100 points. That's all you need. And that'll max it up to 10%. Which is good. Dominance, same thing. Max it up to 100, you're golden. Now the weapon I use that's the biggest for Rage is the one-handed. One-handed is actually the best weapon for tanking because it's precision-based weapon. Now, if you're DPSing for any power, you want a might weapon. So there's that. Now, when my husband's character's away, when he gets back, I'm actually gonna queue us up for a couple of instances, and you'll see the difference between the way I tank with Rage and how other people tank. And I'll also show you in the duo that we might go through why I use a risking chain. Now, you can use different aspects. Some people use redirective rage, and some people use outrage. The reason why I don't use these is because I don't like the looks of redirective rage, and it makes you look stupid. I I don't use outrage because it uses too much power. Like I said, rage is that power, you're hungry, son of a bitch. Pardon me for my language, but it is. So, like I said, redirected rage is your best aspect. Or, you can be really cool, and really, if you're lucky, you can use, I know some people that use, where is it? Plasma Wrench. Plasma Wrench actually ignores Rage Crash too. And actually increases your damage because it inflicts plasma burn on everybody. But it's risky to do it that way. It's your call though. Now this is just a standard rage tank loadout. If you want, I will show you within this video or my next video, I'll show you my damage tank loadout because you can do damage as a rage tank. So the way that that's done is pretty easy. All you have to do is swap out these two powers and put in outrage and revenge. And they both cancel out your rage crash. Those two powers. It's perfect. But in order to do that, you might want to have a fucking troll. Babe, are you here? Babe. I take that as a no.
Nope.
Mic was shut off.
Well, I figured I'd shut my mic off a little bit for what I was doing. Ladies and gentlemen,
Now
my beautiful wife and girl, are you ready?
he's a native. He does smoke native herb. I'm a native to a certain extent.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all of the ladies, are you ready?
Alright, baby, you're ready.
But here's to the ancestors, here's to my ancestors, my people, my family, to my DCO family. Here's to y'all. Much love, prosperity, peace. Whether you like it or not. And Dave, I'm gonna say this one time, because I know you don't like hearing it. But I am gonna say this one time only. So whether you like it or not, it is the fucking truth. I am of ancient blood and bounty. I keep of all people. You're on my continent. I own everything here.
Alright, with that being said, he actually is a true native king. And I've got this show. This is my live feed. He just happens to be here. Usually I do live feeds, but at least this time I asked him to do one. And as for Major Heels, he shut it, and I'm gonna tell you guys, if you like Major Heels and he gives you a freaking video of me fucking up, well, yes, I did fuck up. But I actually did it for one major reason. I did it to split a $20 PSN card to give to my husband. Now I know I can't do that anymore because I can't trust anyone. So yeah, I've gotten burn noticed. I've got a lot of haters in this game. But you wanna know something? If you don't like me, and if you don't like how I do things, Kiss my royal fucking ass. I chose the man I wanted to be with. And if you don't like him either, you can kiss his royal ass as well. And he's a true fucking royal. But I guarantee you, if you try to kill him, it's not gonna be nice for me to stomp your ass in a fucking scrimmage. He's not a fighter in a PvP arena. However, I am. I've been playing this game for fucking 7 years. This game came out in 2011. And I've been playing those 7 years fucking straight. No breaks, no separations. Straight through those 7 years. And for the 3 years that I've been with Ancient, he knows. For 3 years I've been telling everybody the same fucking thing. I'm a woman, first off. I'm not no goddamn tranny, second off. Thirdly, if you don't like I said, if you don't like how I talk, then mute me. If you don't like me, well, oh well, I'm here. Now towards maps, and if you got a problem with maps, don't come crying to me. As I tell my husband, maybe your character's way, as I tell my husband, Maps knows me. He knows how I am. I'm one of his valuable assets. Like I said, I'm a fucking beta tester. And like I said, I'm all easygoing until I get pissed off. And my husband knows this. Everyone that knows me knows this. And even Maps and I'm a nerd. I mean, nerd of prey. Not I'm a nerd. Nerd of prey. She knows this. Because I ran with her a couple times and she's a DCOO worker. Now, like I said, I'm one of the most powerful rage tanks on US server. I've been told this by not only my husband, but everybody that's ran with me has said this. And like I said, I only got 206 skill points. Imagine what I can fucking do if I had 300. You think I'm untouchable now? You have no idea. And another thing, I'm not even fucking modded. As you saw, I'm not fully modded. If I was fully modded of New Justice mods and had all my fucking skill points, like I do on my main, ain't nobody gonna touch me. Not even my husband. There's no need.
I would if I was unbroken.
If you were unbroken, yes. And one thing, that if you pick on Ancient and his brokenness, don't mean you better make sure that I'm not here. Cause I'll light you up. He knows he's broken. I know it, and his allies know it. And for those of you that fucking hack this goddamn game just to get the top damage, you're not just fucking hurting me as a tank. You're not just hurting as my husband as a fucking healer DPS. You're hurting everybody else around you. We stress this every fucking day. Stop hacking the goddamn game. There's no reason for it. Now, we run this celestial coven as a family and as a kingdom. And we got rules. And I made them with my husband. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are feet runs. Tuesdays, Thursdays are PvP feat runs. Skill points earn your ranks and not CR within this league. If you don't like these rules, get the fuck out. A lot of people left. Because my husband knows I'm a fucking feet runner when it comes down to it. Cause like I said, I've been here for a very long time. I've been here for a long fucking time. I know where all the feats are.
But again, having a comprehension disorder makes it even harder for me to get my feet because I can read it and read it, reread it and reread it and reread it until I got a headache. I'm tired, I'm frustrated, and I don't want to do it no more.
Yeah. And like I said, my husband, and like he said, he's got comprehension disorder. So when he tells me something, I'll look it up and we'll run it together. Now, babe, stay right here because I'm gonna rage crash on purpose. Alright, now I'm gonna show you what happens when you use the power of severe punishment and don't cancel it out.
Shut up!
Alright. See that? Here, I'm gonna do it again.
You want me to go in there?
Now I want you to stand back because I'm gonna try to kill myself.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said you to stand over there.
Alright. Hey, baby.
Here's your rage crash again. Like I said, if you rage crash, you're going to die. See? I just died. Now here's what it looks like for a rage to not rage crash. Alright, severe punishment. Wait for some weapon combos. And wait until it gets onto your shoulder. With severe punishment, pop your escaping chance. You'll save yourself every time. Now this power is for experienced players. If you are new to the game, do not, I repeat, do not play this power. You can even ask my husband.
Just like with the power.
My husband has trouble with
just
the
like
power.
with my power.
Would you let me finish? My husband.
I love Rage, was what she's getting ready to say. I love Rage, it was fun. I mean, it was fun as hell. I do like it. But, no bullshit, you're gonna hear it from her. Babe, I think I got it. I think I'm ready. Alright, babe, let's hit a duel real quick. We'll hit a duel, and see how you go from there. I can get to a duel. Go to an alert, and I get my ass handed to me because I rage crashed. I think I got it. I hit it, and no. So go ahead, babe. Tell the story.
But yeah, my husband.
I just wanted to let them know from my own mouth that I did like it. It is a fun power, but it's not mine. It's hers. As you see mine. So there you go. Go ahead, babe.
As he said, he tried the power of electricity. I mean, the power of rage on his atomic tank. It was rage at one point in time. Because I asked him to try it. And he could not get past the duo. He actually, because, like I said, when I start people off with rage, I start them off slow and I work them into it. I start him off with the duo, then we go to the alerts, then we go to raids. If you can get through the alerts, and he couldn't pass the alerts, he got his ass kicked. Like he just said. It's a fun power. Don't get yourself caught up into it. If you can't play the power, there's no reason for me to actually rage crash.
So she makes fun of my tank being a beginner tank. He's atomic.
Atomic is a rookie fucking tank.
All you gotta do basically is and again, unlike my atomic tank, you will not see any other atomic tank go through what my atomic tank goes through.
Yeah. His characters are broken. His atomic tanks gets touched, slammed, beat down, and knocked the fuck out. As an atomic.
I mean, I can be trying to go through my power combos. I'll get combo blocked or stunned. Go for a weapon combo, same thing. Get weapon blocked or stunned. Or it takes me so long to even break out of the stunning effect. It's unreal.
I do have an electricity character because the reason why I stand by my electricity character as my first healer is because of two reasons. Number one, my husband has trouble with his loadouts, and I help him from time to time. I look for one of the best of up-to-date loadouts, and I don't just go through one loadout, I go through multiple. And so far, he likes the one that he's got. It's simple, it's easy, and it's not complex at all. Now, like I said, if you're starting off this game, one of two powers if you want to be a tank. I recommend fire. And well, that's just it. Fire would be your best bet. Don't choose ice because if you don't like to block and you like to do weapon combos and shit, don't choose ice. Choose the power of fire. And fire hits harder than range. However, when it comes toe-to-toe with fire and rage, as a tank, rage beats fire at 1000% forward. The reason why that is because for a simple fact is rage has one healing move that can out-heal a fire tank if used properly. And it all falls under that severe punishment. See, watch. Just like that.
Hey, babe.
Pulled the whole room, 360 pull, without mercy.
I love that pull too. And you see I'm not being touched, right? I mean, again, of course, it's only a duo, but again, you see I'm not being touched, right? Now, every time I try and run this with any other tank, I am being touched. I'm being touched hard or one-sided.
And everybody knows that for a tank, it's always good to juggle the ads, as if Without Mercy does that. If you do not juggle the ads, they will lose their tactics with you, and they'll go after your allies. And trust me, you do not want that.
You ready?
Well, this is gonna be a complicated battle. Oh my gosh. Stop hitting me. Oopsie.
Now with my CR level as you see it, I am rocking 258 skill points. By the way.
Come here, you fat bastard.
Yeah, I'm at 59 right now.
We're in poop stain. Cut out.
Oh, forgot about that thing. I'm too dumb, fucking move, babe. You gotta move. Come on. See, it times me too. It's like it's got me timed. I'm over here trying to get him to bring his arm down and nope. See? All over me. Look at that. Yeah, right.
Big and selling your own size.
Damn, fucking game. Fuck that son of a bitch.
That didn't work. Alright, babe, I got you.
I'm on through what? Thank you.
Alright. Oops.
Nothing fine.
Stop moving. Yeah. There.
Awesome shit. Trust me, she could actually solo that too.
If I wanted to.
It takes some time, but she can do it. I didn't know it was all about rigging. I didn't know girls could show, but alright, you know, we're supposed to be a team. Yeah.
Anyway, that's the end of this clip.
No, babe, go ahead. Like I said, this is your show, so I have fun, and as you can tell, I'm just trying to have fun with my wife.
This is the end of... Would you shush? This is the end of the first clip. I'll show another one. This is a very long video. So, I'll shoot another one. Catch you guys later.